25 years ago, when we first started services in the Northeast, we tried to locate some way for us to give back to the community. We thought from the very beginning it's important not only as a corporation, but particularly as a public utility, to give back to the community. We partnered with United Way at that point in time, and we found them to be an agency that has the ability to be able to look at a lot of different need and a lot of different agencies in the region that can contribute. So rather than us having to look at different agencies, decide what are worthy, decide what funding they should be provided, the United Way does that for us. We from the very beginning have viewed this as it's not going to be just it's United Way time again. And I remember in different corporations I've been in, my boss had come in and say, to those who are given much, much is received, and we expect X amount from you. We've looked at it and said, no, it's going to be different than that. It's going to be a fun thing. And so what we've done is year after year, we start the campaign off with an ice cream social where everybody gets together and we go through with Jack the different charities that are on the list that year. And then we, through the week, we have a group of activities that a team of our players put together to involve all the employees. Book sales, we've had different things, basketball hoops, and all of these raise money for those who participate in them. Then we ended up with a dinner, or a lunch rather, where the executives are generally dressed up and foolishly, but the employees enjoy it. So we have a good time and we involve them in doing it. So one of the other aspects of the United Way that's been important to us, we've been involved in the CVC, the Corporate Volunteer Council, from the very beginning. It's been a great experience for us because the other aspect of it is it gets our individual employees involved on a day-to-day basis. So they actually go out and not only decide to some extent on how the money is spent, but also they volunteer in projects. I remember one time a group of us volunteered to work in a house, a shelter that was put together for women that were in abusive relationships. And we signed forms that we would never disclose where it was, but then we went over there and painted the houses for them. And it was a great experience, and people really saw, this is what these people are living like, this is where their dollars are going. It's been a great experience in that regard. If I had to focus on one thing in the United Way that is really a benefit to us, it's bringing the charity down to earth. It's rather than in many companies I've been at, you give $1 away or you give your dollars away, your corporate dollars, you never see where they go. The Valley United Way is an organization that has really been great at showing us this is what your money is doing. This is what's important. This is why you need to give those dollars.